of ones that have at least two movies in the series.
Yeah, you didn't even know that they were going to make a whole universe when the Incredible Hulk came out.
Actually, the post-credit scene did have Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man asking Edward Norton's Hulk if he wanted to join the team.
Oh, that is right.
Yeah.
So that's, but like before the movie came out, you didn't know.
Yeah.
It was at the end of that movie that you were like, holy shit.
Although at the end of Iron Man 1, at the end of the first Iron Man, Samuel L. Jackson was like, I'm assembling a team. So you knew at the end of Iron Man.
Yeah, at the end of Iron Man.
That
something was brewing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Like I said, the entire first phase they had planned out.
But they didn't, because they didn't get the rights.
What do you mean? They had the rights to everyone that was part of the first phase.
Yes, but like...
They didn't know anything past the first phase was going to even happen.
I don't believe that.
They had probably an inkling. They're probably like, this is kind of what we want to do.
Yes.
But like, so what? The second phase would have been new people, or I guess we could... What, Iron Man 3 was in the second phase. Guardians of the Galaxy, they had the rights to them. They had the rights to Iron Man. They had the rights to... I see 2016. No, because Age of Ultron. So they would have the rights to, you know,
Voltron and Ultron or whatever.
Ultron and Quicksilver and Witch and Vision. Yeah, so. Yeah.
Can I see? Because it doesn't matter now because they're popular now because of WandaVision.
Mm-hmm.
But
you don't care about them.
No, nobody cared about Scarlet Witch and Vision.
Well, I mean, I will say from a mainstream standpoint, no.
Correct.
But for the comic book community, yes.
How big is the comic book community? Like, it's not.
I don't know.
If you're making movies, like, yes, you need to. I'm not going to say that you don't need to be. You do need to be linear with the comic, but how do I want to say this? You need to be linear with the comic, so you need to include characters, yes, but to
let me put it this way: by 2015, the MCU viewer base were invested enough to where you could add a new character.
Yeah. But, like, if you're adding a new character to the Avengers, and you already have Tony Stark, Hulk guy.
Yeah, if you had Tony Stark, Bruce Banner, Steve Rogers, Thor, Black Widow, Hawkeye.
You can't, did they introduced Black Panther and Civil War?
Yes.
And that was around the same time, right?
That was 2016. That would have been that was the first movie in Phase 3.
Okay. So, it was still around that timeline, because they put Scarlet Witch and then we're like Phase 2, end of Phase 2-ish.
Yeah, so I think the last... When did they add? Oh, at the end of... I think it was at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy. That was... Wait, what the hell did they introduce them? End of Civil War. I think it was the end of Civil War. They introduced Quicksilver and Wanda. So that was 2014.
Okay. And then 26. Like, Black Panther's a bigger deal. There has to be other characters in that universe that are a bigger deal than Scarlet Witch and Vision at that time. So why add Scarlet Witch and Vision at that time? Not as, hey, let's put them in the movie and make them linear to the movie, as
Yeah.
These are the fucking characters, bro.
Yeah, so what you're saying is why did they do like an Ultron story as the second Avengers movie and not make it like Civil War? That's fair enough.
Yes. That's half of my gripe. I just feel like in a linear space, you're going most popular, least popular, but there are like if you have half of them in there and then you have another pool that you need to take out of, I feel like there are more popular characters that you can take out and put in that story than Scarlet Witch and Vision at that time. I don't even know if you need to put Scarlet Witch and Vision in there at all. The show that they have right now is, I mean, I guess it's a good show. I haven't watched it, so I don't know.
You don't know. But like, yeah, so they had the series because they're not going to have their own movie, so they wanted to give them like the series.
Okay, well then okay. Because they probably deserve their own series. If you want to flush out more stories with them.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I remember watching what was the Infinity War.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, Scarlet Witch and Vision, they're just they're the, well, Vision's one of the stones, obviously.
Yes, it's Mind Stone.
So, I get that. But, like, Scarlet Witch was, like, there. Like, it was about her, like, that last act.
Yeah.
It was more about Vision, but I mean, like, she was the, I'm gonna stop everything.
I know what you're saying, yeah.
Is she worthy of that? Is Vision worthy of that? Like, Vision may be the stone, so in that case, he's a means to an end. But, like, all of they put everything on them. And, like, everybody else is just like, oh, just protect them.
I know what you're saying.
So, that's another thing.
Now, the question
It's like, I'm trying.
Part of, like, the actual story, that's how it went. Like, in the comic.
That's how it went.
Yeah, I don't know 100%.
Okay. But, like, in the midst of the story, it's like, I'm watching this movie for insert name. Because whoever I'm watching it for may be different from who you're watching it for. I just don't think anybody's saying in that situation, hey, I'm watching this for Scarlet Witch or for Vision. And like that part, like it was a big part in Thanos, turning back time and taking the stone. And
okay, so I'll read the plot of the Infinity Gauntlet from the comics.
Okay.
So, resurrected by Mistress Death to correct a perceived imbalance between life and death, the Titan Thanos first encounters a Silver Surfer. God, that's great to have him in the movie.
There was no Silver Surfer.
Because they don't have the rights to him.
You should have got the. Why do you not get the rights to Silver Surfer before you even tried to do this?
Because they introduced Thanos after the first Avengers movie. That's it. And sequentially fakes his own death to proceed without interference.